Finally got here last night at about 10:30. So I'm really, I did well actually, and I had a great journey down to the time. I was at King's for Creative Partnerships yesterday, so and I feel like I've been following you down the autobahn and not been checking up on you. And here we're finally at Andrew Humphrey School, not Bruggen. And what occurred to me today in the performance, and the audiences have all been great, was just that the difference in the audience and how you've had to adapt your production for that. And you've got children from all the different schools in Deshku here. Very different for them to be in that format as an audience together. And I just noticed how you have the ability to quicken or slow the tempo, but you feel it. And I guess that's the art of being in the profession you're in, that feeling your audience and pacing it. But more so because there's two of you and you're playing the whole world of characters.
Yes.
How do you do it?
I think because we've done it so many times, we know how an audience works.
Yes.
But also we've worked together now for 3 years, and so we absolutely know how each other works. And we have different gestures or signals that we can give to each other. But most of it is instinctive. I mean, most of it you can feel when an audience is starting to shift. We know if they're getting too excited too soon, we'll bring the tempo of the story down and make it very slow and calm. And then the kids tend to follow, so the kids tend to go where you lead. And you just get sensitive to how to do that after a while.
That's right, because plays work in beats and rhythms.
Yes.
And the more people in the cast, the more you have to share those beats and rhythms, and you have to work it out between you. When there's only two of them, you know each other quite well, you can set up a tennis game between each other, changes tempo when you need it to. And we're very sensitive. And also with children's theatre, the audiences, as you say, change every time we do the show. You never know what somebody's going to shout out or how they're going to respond to things. And you've got to be on your toes to be able to respond to that, either talk through it or respond to it, or take them on the journey with you. It's always a surprise.
Always.
Always.
Particularly at the end when the number crunch comes on.
Yes.
That's the kind of, we have no idea which way the school are going to go. Schools tend to have different ways to responding to bullies. A lot of the time it's always the boo hiss and the thumbs down. Sometimes it's screaming, sometimes it's clapping. And you just have to wait. Yeah, you just have to wait, and then, we have different gestures that we'll give to each other.
That's right.
How long have you been rehearsing? I know you redid the show for us, and we're really great for that. How long in rehearsal were you for the plot to get it ready for this tour?
We took it into schools in Wolverhampton for a week before we came out here, just to get used to doing it, and get used to doing it with less things than we usually have in the UK. So we were just getting used to different positions and different positions of things.
So this is a revival, of course, of the show. We did the show for the first time.
Because Mr. Number Cruncher,
He's been around for a long time.
And he's changed his head on many occasions. And on this occasion, he's a green one. But we've done it probably for about 3 years on and off, haven't we? Hundreds of different schools. And we put it away. We thought we'd finished with it until Joy Harris phoned up and said, bring it out and do it again. I'm glad you did.
It's been fantastic.
And the tour generally, I mean, how do you feel about Big Art Suite, and is there anything that we could do to make it better, or any high spots or low spots?
It's such a vibrant activity. It's clear there's a link between all the schools and everybody who's participating. It's such a high level of excitement. And in terms of the tour, everything has happened perfectly. It's all dovetailed. Yes, we haven't had any problem. The trains are great,
aren't they?
Thank you for arranging the trains on time.
Well, thank you to Susan Cool there. She's very skilled at her job, and I deal with a lot of scenes going out and people with presenters. And touch wood, we've never had anybody stranded on the station. But if they are, there's a backup system anyway. But the joy of travelling on German trains compared to British trains is fantastic. They turn up, you've got somewhere to move to Germany, I think. And just one moment in time for you from Big Art Suite?
I think for me it has to be Jamie, and then
Vista?
Mountbatten. It was in Mountbatten when there was a little boy called Jamie in the front row, and I think I came out as Queen Doreen, and I was feeling very sad and very alone, and he tugged at my skirt and said, "No, you're not, I'm here and I'll help you."
In the
performance, and I just think that was the sweetest thing, and I thought that was lovely, and that will stay with me for a very long time.
Yeah, he's 4 years old.
He's gorgeous.
And Ian?
I think my moment of time was when I interviewed a cooker. We did a writing workshop in Haida, and it was Tanika who played a cooker in Hansel and Gretel in the Witch's Red House. And we had a chat with her afterwards to ask what it was like being a cooker, how long she did it for her, and she got from a family of cookers. And she was wonderful. She was responding to all the action, all the questions. very, very entertaining.
And that particular
Very
story,
imaginative.
they haven't done an awful lot on spontaneous from our hot season, so I was really amazed. And in fact, that picture of you immediately has gone down to the website.
Oh, brilliant.
Obviously you're on the website, and that appealed to me because the whole project geographically makes it a lot easier. If our website is probably about 4 months off now, because it's like exhausting. But it's, for me, it's really Saturday, I think now face what's going